Hi, welcome to Blossom Your Creativity. This is Debbie, and I'm glad you stopped by. It is another challenge time. Today, I'm participating in Ornaments with a Meaning, and our host is Buffie from Buffie Designs, and this is part of a larger collaboration that I'll talk more about in the video. So let's see what kind of ornaments I was able to create. So I started off with these little wood ornaments from Hobby Lobby, and I gave them a fresh coat of white Adirondack chalk paint. I took that ribbon and cut out some of the items. So if you don't have a Cricut, there's always different ways to get designs, and I found using a decorative piece of ribbon is always a good way, and these are super cute. So I'm just adhering it to this little wood ornament with a little bit of Mod Podge, and then I will give it a good top coat to seal it. And of course, a little glitter doesn't hurt. Now these ornaments are two-sided, so let's see what I did on the back side. So there was a design on it, so I went ahead and outlined it with this metallic dimensional paint, and when I painted it, I only painted one coat so I could still see the design underneath, so I could just simply trace around it. Now, just add a little color, and it's looking pretty good. Felt like the white was too much, so I added what I think looks like a snowflake. I'm not the greatest drawer, but I think it turned out really cute. So I did two of these designs, and here is the second back side, and I just used a stencil, and then I used that dimensional paint to fill in the areas, and I am now just going to outline the ornament itself and then add some little embellishments, and this one will be done as well. Just added a little cute embellishment and added some of that red and white baker's twine from Dollar Tree, and this one is complete. And as I mentioned earlier, this collaboration is part of a larger collaboration being put on by Natalie at Design at the Nines, and she is going to be collecting these cute sweet treats for the tree in Florida. Now I am going to be donating the items that I made today to my local Ronald McDonald House in Loma Linda. Stay to the end of the video so you can hear more about my relationship with Ronald McDonald Charities. Alright, so going on to ornament number 2, I'm using this snowman from the Dollar Tree. Comes in a pack, I think 6 or 8. I gave it a coat of that Adirondack white chalk paint, and I decided to add a light blue color to it, just so that it wasn't so white, because you know snow looks kind of blue sometimes. And now I'm just going to go ahead and paint his little hat, and I'm going to do some embellishing. And so, you know, we got to have a carrot nose, so I got out my dimensional paint in orange, pumpkin orange I believe, and just giving that a cute little coat. That way it's not as flat as just using acrylic paint. It will stand out a little bit better. Then I decided to use these Merry Christmas stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I applied it to his bottom half of the snowman. I didn't like the way that it turned out, only because it was really glossy and you can just basically see that it's a sticker. So I had to do some finagling. I added a little bit of dimensional paint and glitter, and I think that worked out. So you'll have to stick around and see how that worked. Now I had a package of little bows, and I added that to the snowman. And you have to remember that these are double-sided, so you've got to decorate both sides in case the ornament happens to spin. And here I'm just adding some cute little lollipop stickers and adhering it with a little bit of hot glue. And now I'm going to add the buttons, and if you see on his hat, I've already embellished it with a little bit of snow and a holly leaf. Hope you guys like this one. Ornament number 3. Taking another one of these wood ornaments from Hobby Lobby, gave it a coat of white Adirondack white paint, and I am taking that ribbon and cutting out some of the embellishments or the pictures on it, and this one I really love. So again, if you don't have access to a Cricut, you can always look for that pretty decorative ribbon and just cut it up and use it. And there I added a little bit of Mod Podge to adhere it and a little bit of glitter. And that one is done. But wait, there's a back side that we have to decorate. So on this one, I just simply put a little bit of that paint, color shift paint, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did with the other one, using the pre-printed design, and just go around it with my silver dimensional paint, just to outline the design. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the color, and this one is pretty easy, straightforward as well. And when you do yours, you can use any color or design you want. I just simply used the one that they gave me. Make it easier, I used one of theirs and one of my own, and you can do the same. Some polka dots, and then I embellish, and you'll see it at the end. Ornament number 4 is another wood round ornament from Hobby Lobby, and coat of that white Adirondack chalk paint. And I went ahead and did the same thing. I'm a copycat. I took that silver dimensional paint and traced around the picture, and now I'm just filling in the colors that I want. I really wanted to do blue and white, and so I stuck with that, and you will see that once I finish all the blue, then I'll add the white, and then I'll have to add a little bit of sparkle to it, just so that white will show up a little bit more. Now let's see what I did on the back side. And I have a stencil, and I'm just simply going to stencil a cute little picture on here. And I thought, what better way to do that than add a cute Christmas tree and some ornaments. Now I'm using this burnt umber to make a trunk for the tree, but unfortunately I'm out of frame, so you don't see how I made it, but it is there and you'll see it down the road. And then I'm using some of that same paint just to give the tree some dimension, because a lot of times in nature there's little browns and greens. Now I've added all of my colorful bulbs to the tree, and I outlined the entire piece with that silver paint pen from Dollar Tree, and I am really loving it. So now I just got to embellish with some cute little candy canes, and I'll add a bow and the hanging ribbon, and this one will be done. So my final ornament, number 5, this ornament is also from the Hobby Lobby pack that I got, and I gave it a coat of the white Adirondack using now another piece of ribbon or tulle, and I cut out those little snowflakes, and now I'm going to adhere it to these cutouts so that when you hold it up against the light, it looks like stained glass. And I'm going to sandwich 2 of these together, so they're basically two-sided, but only with the work of one. So here I am just adhering it with some Mod Podge, and then I will stick it together. I originally started with using hot glue, however that didn't work, so I ended up adhering it together with some super glue. Now I took that silver pen again and I outlined the snowflakes so that they would show up a little bit better. And then because I sandwiched them together, I had this gap, so I had to put some pretty ribbon around that to hide the gap, and I think that worked out perfectly. I added a bow and hanging string, and you'll see that in the final reveal. So here is my ornaments hanging on my tree in my dining room, and I think they all turned out really amazing. And the Ronald McDonald House in Loma Linda is going to be happy to receive them. I'm so excited to be able to take them over there and let the little kiddos at the Ronald McDonald House see all the cute little ornaments for the tree. My favorite, of course, is the snowman. He is so adorable. So you guys tell me which one is your favorite. There is so many to choose from, and I like that each side and most of them have a different design. So, you can change it up. One day you want to have your tree ornaments looking this way, and then you can change it and make the tree look totally different. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. So here's the other side. Oh, and this one is super cute too. I don't know, this is a really hard choice. It's between that one and the snowman. So I guess I have a heart. I guess I love for snowmen. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and seeing what ornaments I made today. Please go by and see the host channel, Buffie. She did some amazing ornaments, as well as the rest of the playlist. All of these ladies who participated used a lot of time and love to create these ornaments with meaning that will go to our local Ronald McDonald House. And don't forget to stop by to Natalie's page, Designs by Nines, to see the upcoming ornament challenge for the Ronald McDonald House in Florida. Don't forget, stay to the end to see what information I want to share with you. Hi friends, I just wanted to share with you Ronald McDonald House Charities is a great organization, specifically Southern California where we live. Our family has been involved with the organization for many years. These are just some family photos from walks that we participated in for not just the house but the camp itself. My youngest son was diagnosed with cancer when he was 2 years old, so we have been involved with them doing walks, charity events. I participated in going to a camp as a camp counselor, and so this is very near and dear to my heart. So if you would please take a moment to go and visit the website Ronald McDonald House Charities.org, and any donation would be greatly appreciated. I just wanted to let you know that my son is 31 and thriving, and if it wasn't for Loma Linda and the Ronald McDonald House Charities, I'm not sure what shape our family would be in today. So I really appreciate all of the support that we've gotten.